Yeah.
Um,
And did you know that who's it that
Eyes in the sky.
Why? Okay, let her rip. Let her rip.
okay. So here we go.
Eyes in the sky. Hundreds of satellites showing us the world like we've never seen it before. In war-torn Baghdad, a sinister red lake. Evidence of mass slaughter.
It really looks like blood.
The red area in the image becomes known as Blood Lake.
I was in Baghdad. We had a lot of people in Baghdad. By the end of 2003 and then moving into 2004, when this picture was taken, things had already started to head south. A lot of killing, and it was a pretty ugly scene, and it continued to get worse.
Blood literally ran in the streets as the Allies and the Americans tried to fight against the insurgents in Iraq.
Is this an horrific war crime exposed from space?
So if this were St. Louis we're talking about, I'd be worried it's maybe pollution or there'd be some innocent explanation. But this is Baghdad. I've got to start thinking of something sinister.
If this is a lake of blood, is it the result of mass slaughter on a terrifying scale?
Okay. I get that.
The satellite image indicates that Blood Lake is 500 feet wide and more than a half-mile long.
The first thing I thought when I saw this satellite view of the Red Lake in Baghdad, it would have to be millions and millions and millions of people all drained of their blood and put into one lake.
Assuming that the lake is a foot deep, you can do the math, you can figure it out. 9 million gallons. That would be the blood of 7 million people.
Yeah, see.
Eyes in the sky. Hundreds
Okay, so they're speculating and then they are doing what you two have been doing tonight. They create a hypothesis and then make an entire argument to say the hypothesis must be true.
Well, I mean,
without actually providing very much information. It's typical American sort of
we're right here.
TV sort of drama sort of things.
That's just a little bit of a preview because they don't know what's going on, so they need to go in and investigate.
Now this is Baghdad.
That's what they do.
This is what Baghdad looks like. Okay.
That's like live Baghdad today.
Yeah, that's what Baghdad looks like. Now, all you have to do is go on the map and actually look and see where these supposed lakes are at that are supposed to be so blood full.
Yeah, the show's in. It's already been. They covered it already. We know what it.
No, I mean the way that looked like computer generated. Like that was really a horrible computer generated picture.
What I'm wondering about these sort of shows is that so.
Now this.
Is that the Euphrates?
Yeah.
Really?
No, the Tigris.
Yeah.
Tigris?
Yeah, Tigris.
Are those locks that they have in place there? What's going on? Why are those dividers?
Bridges.
Bridges.
Yeah.
Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that is interesting.
Oh.
Now,
yeah, sure.
Now, see, this is interesting right here because, like, the water is green. Now, in that mood,
it's got to be polluted. Oh, I was wondering, there's no series preview clip you can find? Like that's
Eyes in the sky. Hundreds
now,
of
I'm sure I'm sure we can find one. Like a
type
trailer.
in What on Earth preview.
What on Earth trailer.
Actually, why are you even using YouTube? Go to the IMDb page. If it's a TV series, then we'll have an IMDb page.
Eyes in the sky. Hundreds of satellites showing us the world like we've never seen it before.
Yeah, okay, season 4 trailer. Just go for season 4 trailer, fine.
There we go, season.
More than 4,000 satellites circle the Earth. Every day they uncover new mysterious phenomena that defy explanation. Coming up, Reds, narcos, and secret agents.
What you might be looking at is a lost plane or a CIA secret mission.
Transylvania and the eerie Forbidden Mounds.
Could we be looking at the tomb of Dracula?
Spying on their spies, spying on our spies.
If China
tells you it's not a military facility, it probably is. And strange shapes in the land of legends.
That is
We
cool.
found some.
Skeletons, which he interpreted to look like the skeletons of giants.
Baffling phenomena, mysteries from space. What on
I
earth
really
are they?
dislike this because of the new
Okay, before
Mark
you.
bashing the Yanks again,
I
just
really
anti-Yankee rhetoric.
I really dislike this sort of quick, fast-moving, lack of information, bread and circuses formats that I see in a lot of these so-called documentaries.
How autistic are you, Mark? Have you ever been tested for autism?
Right? No, actually, I haven't.
No.
Never been tested.
I consider, but going back to the point, I consider a lot of this rubbish to be bread and circuses. No more, no
well,
less.
but you know, look, they go in. There are substantive conclusions that they come up with, results that up until now no one has known what these things were.
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing. Nobody has known. It's all been speculative. But when they go there and show up on the ground and actually conduct the investigations and go deeper, then it becomes not necessarily conclusive all the time, but it kind of narrows down the list of possibilities.
Right, and
because you're ruling out certain things. Very it's like the reductive logic as per Sherlock Holmes.
And see, these are what the canals look like in reality. They aren't like patched in little bits and pieces.
Well, can you find the blood? What they call the blood lake?
That's what I was trying to find.
You'll never find it. I don't think
There's so many canals in Baghdad too. Like I've actually had to go through here. I was trying to find well, I found it eventually, but I had to find the Babylon, the actual city.
So, okay, that makes sense now why they called it the Bath Party. Yes, right.
This city is so
Actually,
full.
BAF is a acronym, isn't it? An abbreviation.
Oh, with all those canals and waterways, you have to.
Yeah, no, but the BAF Party is actually an acronym.
Could have been the shower party too, I suppose. That would have worked.
Well,
wouldn't work.
Bath.
Jump in the Tigris. You don't believe it. Don't believe it. Just jump in the Tigris.
Bathhouses is what they're really. This is infamous, like this region for bathhouses, and like especially the Persians, they were real big about them. Like you'd go in and hang out with a bunch of other dudes and wash your shit, and they'd hang out and talk about like politics.
Get a little reach around action.
Yeah, probably, most likely.
Oh, jeez.
But
the Turks.
On general, in this area, people didn't bath or bathe by themselves. They were very poor, and they had to bathe together in the same bathhouse.
Right. Well, look what they do in India these days. Still to this day, like with the Ganges, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good point.
The thing that gets me is like in Persian culture. Women could get away with adultery because if they knew what to say, because like they could go out and get pregnant by another man and then say that they were impregnated because they went to the bathhouse.
Right.
And sat in the water. So that was kind of like a slide to get away with like committing adultery, because back in the day,
is that biologically possible?
Not in today's world. People didn't know that, but back then they didn't know that. You know what I mean? So
but what
Yeah.
So it's not possible for that to happen.
No, it's not
No,
possible.
it's not possible.
Can you contract
Not
STDs?
Well,
Oh, you can.
What about STDs? Women?
Depends on the specific disease.
it's pretty interesting. Like I did.
Well, do you know the diseases, Mark? Do you know any of them?
Well, that is multiple.
Syphilis.
It's a waterfall?
Herpes,
Yeah, it is actually.
How about bladder infection?
You got freaking
Again, I'm not a medical expert. I'm not.
you got the piles.
You mean the piles? That's like no, is that not constipation? That's hemorrhoids.
That's
Yeah.
But I don't know if that is contagious.
Piles?
I don't think it's contagious though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I have suffered from piles in the past. That's right.
You sit too much. You get it from sitting, I guess.
Well,
Oh, really?
if you you can get the piles from being a sailor at sea, and freaking
Sitting on wood.
sitting on wood, especially wet wood.
Ooh.
You can,
So it just sucks your butthole right out, does it?
it causes you to have bleeding in your butthole. The only way to test it, or the only way at one time to test it, was to frickin' take the banana and shove it up your asshole.
What would that prove?
If blood came out, then you had the piles.
I think they don't use bananas these days.
You mean a banana that's been peeled or not?
No, it can't be peeled because then it'll just get squashed.
How ripe? Yeah, I was going to say, how ripe is this banana?
It's gotta still. It's still gotta be in the. It still has to be in the thing and fresh. And then you just take that banana and shove it up your ass.
That sounds like pseudoscience. It's a gay pseudoscientific
Have you had any
conspiracy.
experience with this, Roger?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay.
But we're not talking about today. We're talking about like back in the day, whenever science wasn't a popular thing. You know.
Okay.
Now,
I wonder if the Iraqis have Freemasons.
they were the ones who, well, not them. That was actually Iran too. The assassins.
Yeah, secret societies. Okay, so they would have the Hashashin.
And actually, now that you mention it, they would have had access to what was it? The something of knowledge. It was the Persian. It was like a Persian library of knowledge where philosophers would go and they would discuss like science and the esoterics and shit. Oh God, what the hell was that?
Tree of Knowledge?
No, it was an actual society. I went over it back when I was covering what was his name, Alkazan or Alhazen.